Well, last week we left off with all of you leaving the fallen city. Injured, having had a bad time, and, well, really wasted a trip to hell. But you are all...
We are all...
Uh-huh.
I waited for a second, it didn't happen, guys. I'm sorry. I then picked
No,
up.
you're fine.
We're all heading towards Stormwater, south along the road. It would be a good bit of travel. And about halfway through the first day, you would see that the forest begins getting much, much thicker, almost jungle-like as you travel along. The air becomes more humid, but you are greeted by a gentle breeze going through all of the trees. Despite the hot air temperature, the cold air coming through is refreshing, as if it's protecting from the heat. As you continue along the road, you would eventually come to a clearing. And in said clearing, you would see a face that everyone is going to be super excited for. There is a sylph hanging from a tree.
Chaos Blast.
No! No!
Click, roll, Chaos Blast.
Tell him, click.
We also, for everybody's well-being, have been donated a picture of said sylph.
That's just a Starion.
It's just a fuckboy.
That actually is Arian.
No, he's
Yeah,
blue.
very similar. You can thank the artist that we talked about earlier. But
that's cool.
But as we are traveling over this way, and you see him, he is currently hanging from one of the relatively large trees, probably about 30 feet up in the air, and hanging by his knees. Like a child swinging on, the monkey bars.
I assume he's just watching us.
Do we see him as we approach, or does he, flop down?
You are entering the clearing. He's probably 40 to 50 feet away from you at this point. He's on the other side of the clearing.
Just ignore him. Just ignore him. Just don't look.
Keep walking, don't acknowledge.
Yeah, keep walking.
He specifically was not around for anything that has gone wrong for us, so I have no qualms with him specifically.
I have qualms with his establishment. Just keep moving.
As you
and remember, that is Harold.
Yeah. It's a new Harold. It is Harold.
He is not Harold yet. We did address this. As a refresher,
He acts like
he's not Harold yet.
I think it worked, but...
As you continue along the path, he would kick off from the tree, and you would see him float, is probably the right word. It looks like a leaf has fallen off the tree is the way that he moves. He floats as if gravity doesn't quite work right. Floating over towards the center of the path as if to block your way in the center of this clearing.
How close is he to us?
If you guys were trying to cross the clearing, we'll say 30 feet.
Cool.
Within close range.
I need to very much clarify. We are ignoring him. He jumps off and lands in front of us.
He gently floats down from the tree, but yes, gets in front of you.
Cool.
Hello.
Oh god, we're still injured too. Fucking hell.
Alright, so this is starting initiative then. So we're starting initiative then? I just want to be extra clear here, because that starts initiative.
Hey Zeke, quick.
I don't think I could stop him in time.
Prepare defenses.
Heard.
Oh god.
The fact that you had this... You know us way too well that you had this prepared.
Why do I hear boss music?
My beautiful artwork is gone now.
Now let's see if my assessment here is correct.
Hey.
Matteo needs line of sight.
There we go.
Marivin leads the track, right?
I can't see anything.
Milo's a follower, right? Uh,
I take offense to that.
Moravaint
He's
like
putting us
to
on
see
that.
shit, and Midas goes in the middle. This look about right, traveling wise?
Sounds about good.
Sounds
We
good.
need to be closer.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. I was just trying to get the positioning right. That's probably about accurate, right? 25, 30.
Just standing here and then I hear a fucking gun go off.
Yeah, I
you go.
just
That's better.
Milo sees this guy and he's like, "Hello," and the words die on his lips as a.
All right. So I just want to go on record here, and since no one is prepared, including him, this is officially start of combat. I need everyone to roll initiative, and this is not a prepared fight, so we're gonna have an interesting first round.
Well, remember what I talked about.
There is no counter combat encounter in your currently viewed scene. I'm surprised no one stopped me. I thought
think anyone
someone was
would.
I
I
can't
thought
move
someone
in
was
time.
going to stop me.
I could have stopped you if you want me to.
I mean, can we stop you after you've already rolled the die for the Chaos Blast?
I mean,
I did that for comedic effect.
The
Okay.
moment he
Gee,
said-
I thought
yeah.
that meant it was set in stone. Like, once the
I-
die
well,
is
that's
rolled.
why I asked several times, was to ask,
Yeah.
are we doing this?
Mhm.
And so I feel like after I ask that and we see the situation, like once the dies have started being rolled, I think we need to lock into it.
Can shaken? There we go. Okay.
That
I
was
should have
locked
had
in.
an. I will say I should have had a 9. I was accidentally shaken from last combat.
Ah, okay. Well, I will. Can I adjust that? Yes, I can.
Technically, it's a 902.
There you go.
But whatever.
Milo, you have a buff on right now, don't you? Are you transformed when traveling? Just to be clear.
Probably not. Oh shit!
Okay.
Technically, my name.
Okay. You gotta go to your sheet and notice this instead of whatever you're doing. Perfect.
Maybe he won't take offense.
So he sees Matteo drawing a chaos shard. Well,
I don't have to draw shit. I always have my cane out.
I'm sorry, you're right. Powering up and aiming a chaos shard. If you're going for an action, it starts off initiative like that.
No surprise rounds.
No, because he's staring at you. Like it's not truly a surprise round.
He knows we're here. He's just not prepared for it.
I'd
Yeah.
say getting a chaos blast flung at you from nowhere is pretty surprising, but
I mean, the same way that if he doesn't have a weapon drawn or anything like that, but the same way that Midas could pull a knife and stab a guy in one turn, he would still get the opportunity to get his initiative rolling.
Oh fuck! I don't have my axe out.
Yeah. But it is well, all right, we're getting this started properly.
I
When
gotta
initiative
unequip my armor real quick.
on his turn, you all feel a sudden downward gust from the sky around you.
I'm scared.
And in order, Marivin, click.
Shield upward.
Perfect. Moravaint, click.
You said it's pushing down on us?
Yes.
I'm gonna pass.
Heard.
I don't have anything for this.
Midas, click.
Prepare defenses. I don't know.
Okay, just brace yourself. Heard.
Brace. Yep. Sounds good.
All right. Matteo, click.
I stare him down as I point the chaos shard at him.
Heard. You are locking into that shot. That shot is going off. Heard.
That
All right.
shot is going off.
Heard.
I do
You know
not
what?
care. This fucker is not Herald,
I will absolutely
and he
accept
will
that.
know it.
I will absolutely accept that. Milo.
I was gonna throw Brayden, but I guess jump to the side, out of the way.
Okay, perfect. You're jumping backwards like this way.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I was gonna throw.
To clarify, throw me at him.
I was gonna throw you, like try to push you away from
Okay,
the
that
bullshit.
fastball special. The one guy that should never be fastball special.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna throw you at him. I was just gonna get you out of the way. When you said that, I don't think Milo went to push him, saw him just take the shot, and was like, "I'll let him do it."
That's like fastballing a Jeff. I mean,
All right.
it is not what you should do.
You all see the first evidence of his magic. A long spear, not unlike the druid spears you are familiar with, but significantly different, comes flying down faster than most of you could have seen it coming and landing directly where Midas is.
Mm.
I
I mean, that is in the middle of us, yeah.
Marivin, I need you to make a normal save. Moravaint,
Okay.
normal save.
It's targeted. It's
Reflex?
Matteo is normal. Midas, I need you to make... Actually, you're normal as well. The only person with a change is Milo gets advantaged.
Reflex?
Yes, reflex save.
blind. Or
You can do it public, that's fine.
You'll know if you fail.
I rolled 2.
Alright.
Where the fuck is my reflex? There it is. Blind. Blind or no? No, blind.
Fine. Open's fine. Open's fine.
Damn.
Alright,
No consequences.
Mateo, you are completely safe. No,
He's just-
no effect for you. You're
you
good.
fucker! You just made my coat blow dramatically!
Moravaint, Milo, you're gonna take half.
I have evasion.
You're
I
right.
don't-
Reflex negates.
Know if I have anything like evasion.
Most
I think
people don't.
I have uncanny dodge.
That is
Shit,
not
that
the
ain't
same.
it.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Marivin and Midas are going to take full.
Is this elemental?
It's bludgeoning.
what the fuck am I taking?
Son
Where's the
of a
damage?
bitch.
I'm about to roll it.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I don't see anything.
Well, I did have evasion.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god!
He rolled about max.
We were at full health, right?
No,
No.
you guys were at the health you ended last session. You guys used some
Well,
He
healing.
actually
I
almost rolled
am-
max. Holy shit.
I am in
what's
the
our
dirt.
what's our base attack?
I'm sorry. This is non-lethal.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I am at 0. Like, that's,
Okay.
I'm at
Since-
-4 actually. If you want to know the real number. But...
Since we did not fully heal last session, I am down.
I'm down too.
They
down.
are non-lethal. Really? You're down? Wait, Tim, yours is
He didn't
yours
have.
is only half.
Yeah, I took 14, right?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Shit. Heard.
He didn't have a syringe, so he wasn't able to heal as much.
Oh, that's fucking right. I forgot Tim didn't get to heal because of syringe.
All right, Matteo,
Heard.
it's you and I.
We also
All
didn't
right.
fully heal because we couldn't sleep properly.
That is accurate. I was aware of that. All right. In that case, I'm gonna roll a single check here. Give me a moment. It is
Mateo, you better
this
win.
one. Bumpadumpadum.
I looked at him and I said, "You gonna do it? You better kill me in one shot." He didn't kill me in one shot.
Heard.
You got the
Uh,
rest of us.
Milo is
it's
knocked
funnier in
out,
my
so
head.
he goes here. Moravaint's knocked out, so he goes
Marivin.
here. Or sorry, Marivin. Midas stays exactly where he is. And I don't see the one for unconscious, but it's whatever it is. You guys are cool. There we go.
Everyone went Betty by.
Alrighty then. That's a rough start. As for the other two of you, you guys all see an explosion of just pure air has landed and knocked Midas to the ground and the others straight to the side, and the spear is currently stuck in the ground vibrating.
Next to who? Where? Like,
Over your body. Not through you, but over you.
You said it's stuck in the ground though.
Yes, like it's leaning over. As if it turned to not hit you.
Okay.
The spear intentionally has not hit you. As for the rest of you, Matteo, it is your turn. You're using Chaos Shard, right?
Yep, I've committed to the bit this far. What the fuck? Okay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, that one's rough.
Jesus. Okay. Yours is full, so it's caster level 2. So go ahead and roll your full attack, and we're just going to take the first 2 dice on it.
Okay.
Fuck.
Are we not using the roll I did for comedic effect?
Oh, you're absolutely right. We can use that roll. That would definitely hit, and that's going to do 6 sonic damage.
That's.
It's fine. That's fine.
That's above
It's-
average, actually, for 2 dice.
Yeah.
We won.
Normally does 6 though.
Yeah. You blast him with the Chaos Blast, and you actually see it does knock him back. However, after the blast, is there more you would like to do?
That was my standard action. Hold on. I believe activating a thingamafuck. So, are both of them unconscious?
Yeah, all 3 of them are.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Non-lethally, but yeah, all unconscious.
I didn't think we were that far down. Jesus.
To be fair, he rolled like basically max damage.
He was like 2
Max
or 3 away
damage,
from max.
and no one was at even like maybe a quarter health there. So-
That would have knocked me
was-
down if I didn't roll max.
I was
Or if I didn't have
slightly
evasion.
above. I was slightly above half.
I was about to say I was under half for sure.
If I had succeeded, I would have been fine.
Under half, and I rolled a fucking 2.
All right. Fuck, that's standard action. Okay.
You're able to give temp HP. Does that work for unconscious?
Nope, that's what I was just checking. I can give XP, but I used my standard action already.
Right, you're right.
That was immediately what I was going to check if I could do, but yeah.
We win these.
Oh, that's a move action. Alright. I'll use my move action to start an act. It's the same one I did last time. Jesus Christ. Okay, okay, yeah. I'm gonna start that, and then I gotta have a swift action for something. Jesus.
Is this a Civ game?
You play as a Lovecraftian
right.
god taking over the world.
Oh.
So kind of.
What the I swear there was one lyric I could use as a swift end. It was like a specialty thing.
I know there was one that what was it? I can't remember. You could like expend it as a swift action.
That's what it was. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. In that case, I can't do anything. I don't have any swift actions at the moment, so...
You can't do or you can only do one thing for the performance, can't you?
Yeah, I don't think I can I don't think I can start one and continue it on the same turn.
Okay. Game is also
double-check
paused, by
that.
the way.
Oh.
There you go.
Sorry, I forgot. It doesn't pause for me, so.
Okay. Doesn't explicitly say that I can do that, so I'm gonna assume I can't.
All right, Moravaint, you're up.
This is a party question. Midas, would you have told the party where you're keeping your daggers?
Well, I somebody has the lightning dagger, not me. I gave that to someone. Now I cannot remember who that was, but I mean,
I thought
he would know.
generally-
Midas would know who he gave it to, but I mean, my daggers don't really keep hidden. They're just on me, like the other ones.
I think you gave it to me to put in my backpack.
Or no, I gave it to you, Moravaint. You have it in your bag of holding. Your bag of
Where was
holding.
it? Oh,
You're
yes.
We
right.
said we were putting it in Moravaint's bag of holding. I remember.
I remember. Along. I don't actually have it in here, but we did say we were doing that.
Well, I don't have it in my inventory, so
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like a you thing or we don't. We
That's-
can't transfer items, can we? Or
We
I
kind of can.
can.
okay, I was gonna say. I think I just put it in my backpack, like to say like it's not on me or something. I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsie.
I did not
That's fine.
foresee this.
It's fine.
What?
I can remake it. It's not that hard.
Wait, what the fuck did I do?
You do. You have it.
Oh,
You have it in your.
I have it in
stash.
my inventory. I just don't
Yeah.
have it equipped or anything. Can I move it to him? Can I like?
I
give
can move it to
him?
his bag of holding. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, that was supposed to happen. I'm pretty sure.
And what action would it be to grab both of the other ones and move it into this?
My other
Grab-
daggers?
It
use
would
a full round
be-
action?
You would have to. It's a standard action to loot something off someone's body.
Well, I
You'd
mean,
have to.
what's stopping him from just taking that bag of holding from you? Like, if he beats all of us, it doesn't really matter if they're still on my body.
Not let him get close.
Turn the bag of holding inside out.
Well, if he fucks with the other dagger, then the other druids are going to be mad at him. Like, he's not supposed to fuck with the other daggers. Or the one in particular, the bone dagger. The Viridian, I
Question.
think he could take.
Does
if
he
wants.
give a shit?
Yeah.
I do not know. We haven't
he's
even
not-
fucking met this man, really, so I do not know.
He's not really part of the what's it called? The circle yet. Because he doesn't have
Oh.
the dagger.
But he wants to be.
But he wants to be. In that case, if I already have it in my bag of holding. Fuck. Well, I guess now is as good as time as any. Zeke, we didn't add that to my character sheet.
Hmm?
The thing we were doing earlier.
Didn't add what to it? The actual ability, like to activate it?
Yeah.
Oh, just lower your spell points.
Yeah.
How many? 1 or 2?
I'll do it for 2.
Heard. Within 30 feet.
It's gonna be right here.
Heard. Give me just a second. Let me get the icon set up.
And I'm going to spell nuisance. I think that was the right one. Nope, that was the wrong one.
Oh, that's wrong. It
And then as a swift action, I'm going to summon my Aegis, or not my Aegis, my gun, and move action reload it.
all right. You want to describe it, or shall I?
You do it. You're better at that.
You all watch as Moravaint sends out one of the lucents, but instead of it forming into a small item like usual, you would all see the form of Mercy appear, fully armored and carrying a full-size polearm. Why?
Now's as good as time as any, Mercy.
I'm gonna get the adjusted thing.
Honk. Shoo.
Why is it not? There we go. All right. And in that case, I believe you still have a move action. He has a whole turn.
My move action was a reload. And hang on, I now I have to reformat how he works, or not reformat it, but he's going to use his full round action for the patrol and then both the patrols.
Heard. Okay. In that case, go to his combat, activate patrol, and place it on him.
Imagine the
I
spear
would love
goes
to.
off again.
Congratulations, you can't be hit with an attack of opportunity within the zone.
Good.
All
Very nice.
right.
And one other thing that I already forgot what it was. Ah, I remember.
You That's what it would. All right. You all see as he floats slightly off the ground, just hovering a few inches, and the spear would suddenly shift and fly directly towards him, trying to hit Mercy in between.
Reflex?
Nope. Straight up attack.
Oh, okay. That does hit.
Yeah.
21? Yep.
Does in fact hit. Give Mercy 20 non-lethal damage. As it flies past, you see the spear suddenly turns direction. But those of you with sharper eyes would see that the wind continues moving as if it hadn't, blasting Mercy in the back. And on that note, I need to... Mercy is able to resist the actual thrown force, though. That should have been higher, but it's fine. He still resisted it. Oh no, he wouldn't. He'd move 5 feet. He's now standing on top of Marivin.
Something tells me these guys are strong without the daggers.
The moment he gets his hand on the spear, you notice that the wind moves around him more, instead of being just coming off of the spear. Once he has his hand, he holds up one of his hands and saying, "You can stop now. There's no need to continue this."
Then fuck off. I think we've made it clear we don't want to fucking talk to you.
Ah,
Yeah, Hogshoe.
You know I'm not going to leave without what I came for.
And you know you're not gonna get what you came for.
Oh, I'll get it.
Isn't this against what your little book club said you could do?
I was told I can't kill you. None of you are dead. Matteo, I believe it's your turn.
I'm gonna sunder the spear if I can.
Ooh, interesting. Was not actually ready for that one. Should have been ready for that one. Wasn't ready for that one.
Baller
I
answer.
think I do actually have to move 10 feet up, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I think I know how this is gonna work. Go for it. Let's see it.
Is it just an attack roll, or?
It'd be your chaos shard. Yeah.
My chaos shard roll, but yeah.
Yeah. Let me give you this first. See if this adjusts anything.
Oh my fucking god! Are you kidding me? That's the second time I've gotten that one.
By 2 steps?
I think the last one was only by 1 step.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
All right.
Okay, this table seems to be hilariously stacked against me. Because I don't think I've gotten a single positive. Well, I've gotten like maybe 2 positive ones, and they were situationally positive.
Yeah.
The destruction ones are rough.
Can we not, like, turn someone into a potted plant? Can we do the 5e1?
God.
No. Yikes.
All right. Let's see the roll.
I desperately want to have fun with this chaos shard. I'm trying so hard. Do I need to target him?
No. I know what it is. Well, you can target it if you want, but it's...
Oh, baby!
It may not even fucking matter.
Oh, but we do need to re-roll the damage. Do me a favor. I need you to roll...
Wait, it's 2 steps and it's d4s.
Yeah, I need you to roll 12d2.
12d2? You know what? That's not that bad.
Honestly, all things considered.
Actually, I critted, but it halves the dice, so I basically just did a normal attack.
In a sense.
In a sense.
But you did do more damage than your base attack.
18. Okay.
And it sounds damage.
18, I'm trying to figure out how much damage you deal. That's a Shattering Blast. It ignores that much hardness. Okay.
Would a Spear of Wind be a...
I'm going to say that on contact, you see it definitely does some. The spear is absolutely enchanted. The initial Chaos Blast sends cracks down the shaft of the spear. However, it is not broken.
Okay.
After that, you would see the first time that his face actually shows anger. Whatever you have just done has angered him. Moravaint. Oh, I'm sorry, Matteo. You moved 10 feet and then shot. Was there a swift action you were going to use?
Yes, I'm going to use my swift action to continue the act. I'm going to say to him, I don't know if you know my reputation, but I have a very casual relationship with death. So whatever you've got planned, maybe crank it up a notch.
As you wish. Moravaint.
So, I'm totally willing to let this guy kill me if it gets him kicked off the thing, because I'm that spiteful.
I'm just saying, you just gave him an absolute invitation. Yep, heard.
Matteo is petty enough and depressed enough for this shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna accept it.
But
I don't know which one it is yet, but I'm just gonna accept it.
I'm going to use my standard action to... yeah. I'm going to use my standard action to give me some Lucence back. I'm going to use my swift action to give myself my armor. Let me just equip that real quick. And then as a move action, would Mercy benefit from my Aegis?
Yes, he would. Full benefit.
Full benefit from my Aegis. Interesting. Matteo didn't, correct? I don't think he did.
Matteo does not gain full benefit. You can give him the shield benefit, but not the armor benefit.
Okay. In that case, I will give Mercy the armor, which I don't have on his sheet currently.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. And then that's going to be my turn. Does the patrol end at the beginning of his turn?
Yes, I believe it does. Until the beginning of your turn, yes.
Cool. So this is no longer here. Uh, Mercy gaining the Aegis would take 2 steps forward and slash, or sorry, not slash, would attempt to continue sundering the spear, seeing the cracks down it.
Okay, let's see another attack roll.
The Vector Core.
That is that hits.
I don't remember. Was this the one that had bonus 2 sundering?
Sundering against armor specifically.
Against armor specifically. Cool.
Yes. Your hit lands solidly. His polearm is sent skittering off it. Is that the end? Or no, that's his turn, but you still have yours, right?
That is mine and his, unless I have a...
Oh, that's right. You gave the armor. You gave the armor. That's right.
Yep.
Oh.
And then, yeah, that's my turn.
I need to know the range or something. Hold on. Yeah, okay. After this, he would take a 5-foot step back before throwing his spear again. This time, landing it right here.
Son of a bitch.
And immediately after it lands, Matteo, a sudden, sharp blast of air goes flying straight towards you. I'm going to roll the attack that I have prepared. I'm going to have to roll the damage separately after it gets hit.
Okay, so don't freak out at the possibly massive damage number that's about to pop up.
I mean, you did just tell him to go all out. All right, targeting you. This is the attack roll.
Yeah, that we're not doing 10 over.
We're not
right?
being beat by 10. There's not beat by 10.
Okay, cool. That hits.
It's only contact. Heard.
Wait.
30.
It's still
34
non-lethal. Still non-lethal.
Still non-lethal. Okay, because if that was lethal, I would be dead, like no save or anything.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, how much over is it?
Oh wait, no, it has to be double your max. Never mind.
Yeah, it's double Constitution.
Oh, it's double Constitution?
Yeah, you'd have to be at negative 16 to die.
Oh, yeah, I'm negative 16.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, fun fact, non-lethal doesn't do that much. I think it does quarter damage if it goes over. So if it would have been negative 16, you're at negative 4.
Hold on, now I have to do the actual math for it, because hold on, it'd be... Okay, no, it would be negative... I'd be at negative 5.
Okay, you're at negative 5 then. You are launched back. You all see Matteo ragdoll against the rock.
Correction. Moravaint sees that.
Yeah, I'm the only one.
After that blow, he would whip his face back around to look at Mercy. Moravaint?
His spear is currently implanted right here.
Correct.
Is there anything currently going on with it?
Nope, it's currently impaled in the ground.
Alright. Can I do Mercy's turn first?
Absolutely, you can do them whichever order you want.
Cool. Mercy's going to attack the spear again.
Okay. See another roll.
There it is.
It's so Jover.
It's not Jover till I say it's Jover.
That is contact. Ooh, hold on. That, I would say you would see it barely nick the shaft of the spear. It was 1 damage. You dealt 1 damage to the spear.
It has a hardness of 14.
Enchanted weapons have a very high hardness.
They're
it
kind
is
of insane.
enchanted. It's enchanted.
But I
Yeah.
will say, the next time you see it hit, you do see him flinch.
Cool. In that case, I know I just reloaded it. I'm going to dismiss my gun for a free action. Swift action. I'm going to summon the Lucerne hammer I have. I'm going to charge it and smack the spear. Does it have a 10-foot range?
It does. Alright, let's see it.
If he doesn't like it, I'm gonna make sure he doesn't fucking like it. This should have the same attack bonus. I don't know if it does.
Well, that is contact.
Motherfucker.
And like the last one... No! You charged it. You did a little bit more damage. It sinks in like an extra like quarter inch. On close inspection, now that you are up close and meleeing, this spear has a lot of similarities to its crafting as the Druid spears, but you notice that the entire thing is actually covered in a different language and only a single one. Whereas the others have had multiple languages on it, this one is only covered in a single language. It is not one you recognize.
Okay, I was gonna ask if I'm able to discern it.
Mercy might ask him later.
Mm-hmm.
But you see it up close and personal. You strike it. Once again, he flinches, though you can't tell if it's pain or just extreme like discomfort, like if he just doesn't want to. After that, however,
I meant to say Mercy's gonna take a 5-foot step. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay, 5 foot.
I just want to say, would Matteo hitting the rock at that speed not also do damage?
Technically it would, except for the type of spell he... Normally, in most cases, yes.
Okay.
But his is specifically
cushioning or
unable
impact.
to... His is specifically unable to do lethal.
Oh, his attack is. The rock is... I would argue the rock's a different entity.
Yes, but the damage of knocking someone against a rock like that is attributed to the attack. Certain attacks do that. Like Milo has a couple that do. Rules as written, being slammed against a rock does not do any damage to you.
Okay, Christ.
Oh wait, that's his attack. God damn it.
That is contact, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
You are hit square in the chest by another gust of air coming from the spear.
Damn, it was really fucking worth giving that a shot, though.
I think I've heard the bell.
Yeah, that one puts me under.
Okay. You are not unconscious yet, to go on record. For story purposes.
For story purposes, heard.
You are launched 15 feet back, and as your concentration is broken and your magic weakens, Mercy is dissipated. After a moment, he would quickly be yanked to the spear, as if some unseen force grabbed him. Once he puts his hand on it, he seems to be much more comfortable. And he would proceed to approach as you are on the ground. He would go over and search Midas briefly before finding the verdant dagger, pocketing it. After a moment, he would look around and look down at you and say, "Where is the other one?"
Gonna be up your ass here in a few minutes. Just let me catch my breath.
He would step closer and kneel down. He would say, "I had every intention of bargaining, but clearly we needed to go the other route." And he would begin trying to check under your clothing things.
Can I fight back at all, considering I'm supposed to be unconscious?
You absolutely can. What do you want to do?
Uh,
I'm gonna give you a turn. You have a turn. This fucker's on top of you. What are you gonna do?
uh,
I hear a gun pressed up against someone's head does a lot of damage.
I mean, I can't reload it. Would I be able to summon it and put it to his chin?
You had reloaded it before.
Yeah, you can
summoned
absolutely
it.
bluff
I had to dismiss it in order to give the Lucerne.
Does it,
It
not
does
get
not come
summoned?
loaded.
That's
No.
dumb.
We did that for balance purposes.
Because otherwise, he could pick a gun that takes 10 rounds to load, summon it, shoot it, dismiss it, and immediately resummon it. So we
My
agreed
face when
that
he's
for that
summoning a
reason,
cannon.
ammo, like,
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, fair, but you could also just not use those weapons. I don't know.
this was a discussion me and him had when he was making the character in a
Yeah,
way.
it is something I agreed to.
But you can
And
absolutely,
also,
bluff it. He may not know that. You can absolutely do it. It just won't shoot.
He would have seen me reload earlier, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna do it. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a bluff check.
Do you want to bluff or intimidate?
Ooh, I'd take either.
I'll do intimidate because it's much higher. Did that roll? Yeah, it did.
That did 17. I'm trying to remember what the resistance on this one is.
I imagine it'd be a will or a perception.
Does gun give circumstance?
There's a DC. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's right there. 10 plus hit dice plus whiz. That's gonna
Plus
fail.
hit dice? Plus
Yeah, it's
hit
at the bottom.
dice?
Look at underneath intimidate. Demoralized DC is 10 plus HD plus whiz. It's on the check.
No, I see it. That's just bullshit.
That's weird. I get it, but that's weird.
Someone who's
it's
trained
just-
in intimidate covers the hit dice thing just by being the same level as someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
I had to
that
put more
does
points
mean-
into intimidate. I hear.
As you pull the gun out, he would suddenly move his arm, smacking your hand to the side and knocking the gun out of your hand, before punching you in the face.
Yay!
That is where you are going to be knocked out. You
Damn.
all do wake
Hey,
up. Oh, what?
wait. I'm asleep, right?
Yeah.
Before, while we are still here, and while he is still here, can I talk to Lucidia?
Ooh, interesting. I will allow that. Give me 1d6 to see if you successfully go to Lucidia.
That's such a baller. Oh, that's so
that's-
cool.
I love knocks out person, wakes up, dream god.
That is deep sleep.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Honestly, that works.
All right, you wake up in the dream realm while I prep what you
Okay.
guys are going to next.
I just want to make sure here. I still have the pearl, right?
You do still have the pearl.
Great. Noctua. Could we... Time dilation is weird in the dream realm, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. This is happening at the same time, about, right? Like, as the gun? Great.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would assume this would happen once you got knocked out.
which would be
That's
right at the
fair,
beginning
too.
of the fight. Let's just roll with it. Yeah.
Let me swim down to Noctua.
You swim down to Noct. He is snoring.
Just give him a little slosh.
You push a little bit of water down towards him, and you hear the sudden start of his breath before you hear the movement deep in the chasm beneath you. Yes.
I need your help.
So you do. What are you here to ask?
I need just the tiniest bit of vitality in the current moment I am on the material plane.
There will be consequences. Do you accept that?
Do I get to know what the consequences are?
The time will be repaid.
Okay.
Okay. Marivin. Heal to full.
Do I still have the non-lethal?
No, that heals too.
Oh, here
I
we
didn't-
go, baby.
I didn't hear no bell, bitch. Put me back on that fucking map.
You wake back up. I was not ready for that.
Yeah, I
You
like
wake
it.
back up. I'm gonna consider you not prone because you can move around. We're not currently in initiative.
Great.
He is currently looting Moravaint. His back is to you.
Great. We are going to do... So I can get a surprise on him?
Can.
Great. Upcasted Destructive Blast.
Heard. Let's see a roll.
Great.
Please,
Let me
God.
target him.
Please, God.
Please.
Noctua, bless us.
Please. Come on.
Tell him roll with
Come on.
advantage or something. Can I give him
Please.
Son of a bitch!
That, okay.
Every
that,
time.
Sorry, Midas. There goes your character arc.
That's... Oh my God.
I'm
you're
so
shitting me.
upset.
Well, it's great, because I still have time.
Tell him to roll again with advantage.
I thought
Does-
about it.
Does being... Wait, I do have
Okay,
time to aim this shot,
I'll make
right?
the case for it. Fuck it. Who the fuck expects him to just wake up again after getting fucking thrashed by the wind?
Oh, no, that's the thing. Here's the thing. Marivin's attack is a touch attack. Marivin's attack is against someone who doesn't know he's there, making it a flat-footed attack. That means it targets AC 10.
I will say, if I may,
Mm-hmm.
or really, if I might ask, does being hidden from the person you're attacking give advantage?
No, it doesn't.
Fuck.
Um,
Can I make a case it should for being really cool in this current moment?
you know what? Here's what I'm going to... Technically speaking, you are flanking because this is about the time where Moravaint was still alive.
Yeah.
And that would make his DC 8. I think it's absolutely reasonable to give you a +1 for cool. That's all you need.
So
while I will not give you advantage, I will say you can have a +1 and that will make it hit.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Oh, thank God.
25 fire.
You hit him in the back with 25 fire damage.
I was panicking so hard.
I was panicking for Midas.
Yeah, too, yeah.
Are there
it's
any
very
other
rarely
effects in
a,
Searing Blast?
Are there any other actions?
For Searing Blast, like, is there any other effect besides the damage?
No.
Okay. You blast him in the back, and you hear a shriek. Within moments, he has flown a few feet out of the fire and spins around, enraged.
Great. In this current moment, I'd like to run.
Ah,
Huh?
interesting.
I
To
don't
clarify,
think
when
he's
you
gonna
say
follow
run, you mean sprint the other way?
Yes. With a certain... I have the dagger.
You're gonna yell, "You have the dagger," and start running?
Yes.
Heard. Okay, what's your sprint speed?
When sprinting, it's ×3, right? If I'm in heavy.
Yeah, for you, yeah.
60.
Perfect. Run 60 feet.
Let me make...
I already know what's gonna happen, but
Specifically to get behind some rocks here, so... Yeah, there.
I keep an eye on it for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here's the argument I'm gonna make. If you can go through the rocks, he can go through the rocks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Let's see here. He's holding his spear. He's now very angry. Let me measure really quickly. Oh, that's the wrong one.
And we're kind of out of initiative, right?
Kind of, but you just took a turn. I'm gonna give him a turn.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I was just...
cool.
What... Is it a swift action, or what is it to take something out of a pack?
Take something.
Well,
out of
actually,
pack.
no, it's a ring. It's a ring. I remember that.
Yeah, no, you have it. You have it ready.
Okay, great.
Perfect. I'm gonna give him his turn now. For the first time, he is going to do a fully lethal attack. Marivin.
Yep.
He comes flying at you. You're not sure his exact speed, but you know he got there in a charge.
Great. I would like to use my reaction to active defense. That gives me... How many base attack bonus points do we have at this current moment?
You
4.
have 4.
Which adds, with that active defense, a +3 to my AC. Hit a 30.
Alright.
I can post that if you need to.
I mean, you can do that, except that it's,
Oh, it's a reaction, or it's a
reflex.
save, is it? Yeah. Well, I tried.
But it was also charging.
$23.
23. That is a successful save.
Great. I'm going to use armored evasion to reduce the damage.
That's a great idea. He's
Armored evasion.
upcasting this.
Great. By how much?
Well, I'll put it this way.
Roll damage.
And it's lethal, right?
Yep.
I can survive this. I can survive this!
Why did
Okay.
you roll the... Oh.
38. Okay, but I succeeded, right?
You did succeed.
So I
take
have it.
half. So only 19.
Great. I'm going to divert all of that. Hold on. While we're... I'm going to divert all of that into my armor. My armor is now at 21 HP.
Is that half of its... Is that half of its HP? No, it's not.
No.
Okay. Then your armor is still fine.
Great. We're behind
Alright.
some pretty big rocks, right?
Yes. And for the record, I'm treating this as initiative. It's your turn.
Great. Surprise, bitch. Break the pearl.
You break the pearl.
Oh.
We are exiting initiative now.
Midas, I want you to know we're pulling out all the stops to save your character arc.
That's gonna... Oh, that's baller.
It's funny. It
Hold
was
on.
intended for Harold, and I used it against his fucking protege.
I need to think about this for a minute, because I remembered exactly what it was going to do in the previous environment. And there is a slight modification on that environment now.
Also,
Okay.
I'm not sure how much water it's going to put out, but there's a reason I went behind the rocks. It's to try and minimize the water towards the party.
It was gonna wash away the entire town.
Well, it's a lesser version, I think.
Man, that's so baller.
This is okay.
I have to
we're
get an
back.
answer to a message very quickly.
Okay, great.
Because this could go either way, and I'm just gonna throw it up to a player. I messaged one of.
I cannot tell you how quickly I opened Discord to check.
Ah, dude, I was on that shit.
Same here.
You'll never know.
You Okay. You all would be stirred. For a moment, you would have a small amount of consciousness as you hear. It sounds like a pin dropped in an empty room. You all hear the slight cracking sound, and then the shatter. Marivin, Ago looks at you and sees you breaking the pearl. And he immediately tries flying away as fast as he can. It won't matter.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
As you break the
won't
pearl,
matter.
you would see the ground around you begin to turn black.
I should have broken on his face.
You hear as the sky begins to darken, it begins to pour black rain. The trees around you begin to get soaked with it until they look like just pure black obelisks. The rocks around you melt into the ground as it begins to flatten out, and after a few moments, you would feel yourself falling beneath the surface into the domain of Noctua. You watch as Aros gets hit with the black rain and suddenly collapses mid-air, falling to the ground, and landing with a loud splash. You then watch as it spreads, and Matteo and Midas and Moravaint and Milo all fall into the water. Once you all are in the water, you would all wake up. The water would begin to freeze your skin as if it was not fit for you. You would all shiver as you look down into the abyss, and for the first time you can see the space Marivin has told you so much about, with the small floating lights beneath you of the giant fish.
Where's Ego?
You see him drifting down very quickly.
Am I awake?
You're in the realm.
Does he
You're
still have
conscious.
the
Great.
dagger, the Viridian dagger that he took?
It was on his person when he began flying away, so presumably it's on.
I presume I've gotten adept at swimming here.
You have.
Great. I'm gonna swim over to Ego.
As you
Lego my ego.
As you swim towards him, you would see him struggling in the water, as if it was pulling on him in different directions. You see that he's extremely uncomfortable, even if he's not shivering as the others do. His spear, on the other hand, seems to be glowing brighter and brighter by the moment, beginning to illuminate the domain, showing more and more into the depths that you know the horror side in.
If I may.
You may.
Coup de grace.
Welcome to hell. It's good to finally see you.
Welcome to.
He is not helpless. I am not going to allow a coup de grace.
Damn it. Great. In that case, Druid's Bane Spear.
Okay, that I would allow.
Gotta hold him down to the
Let me
bubble
see an
stop.
attack roll.
Great. Is he counted as prone?
No, he's counted as underwater, as are you. I'm just taking the,
If we keep killing
Got
heralds,
it.
are they just gonna stop making them?
I hope.
We gotta test this theory.
If it's a +2 against Druids, 27? Or 28?
He is not a druid. Does not get the
Yeah.
plus.
Oh, okay.
Also, you're fighting underwater, which is a -4. So that actually does not make contact.
Really?
No. Puts you down to 22.
Damn.
As you go to stab at him, he knocks it back to the side, and you see he looks to his spear before grabbing it with both of his hands and pulling it close to himself. He would look back up at you, enraged. And as he does, he says, "We're not finished here." And you would see him begin to turn translucent.
I'm grabbing him. Grapple?
I'll allow grapple.
Great. What is that again?
CMB.
Okay. Well, it should be a +4. I don't know why I can't roll it. Or, sorry, +8. I don't know why I can't roll it.
You successfully manage to grab him. As you grab him, you see that the water is seeping into his skin, and he is beginning to look more and more sickly by the moment. As you grab and he holds onto the spear, he would twist, trying to get out of your grasp.
Oh,
Damn.
fucking god.
Jesus.
You see as he suddenly coils and kicks off of your chest, trying to get away. And as he does, within moments, you can see his body slowly turning to air bubbles as more and more of his flesh melts away and floats towards the surface.
I want to grab him again.
You go to grab what is remaining.
I was going to say try to disarm.
Or actually, can I attempt to sunder the weapon with a destructive blast?
You can, though destructive blasts normally do half damage to items.
What if it's bludgeoning?
There's a talent for full destructive power against items.
Oh, really? Damn.
Matteo has it on his chaos shard, that's why.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. In that case, impact grenade.
We're really just
Do we
throwing
still have one of
everything
those?
at this fucker.
Random bullshit. Go.
No, those went bad a while
I
ago,
think those-
didn't they?
I think
Yeah,
so.
those were from Hee Hee. We've talked about that every session, I think.
I think we have, yeah.
Oh, I will remove it. What do I have? What do I have?
So, you said we're all
I-
awake now, right?
Yes.
Oh, we're
I
all
know
awake?
this.
Well, you're in the distance. He's like way off. He can move quickly in this realm. He is like on the edge of y'all's vision. I was gonna come back to you guys once he deals.
I was gonna say, if we can see him, I know I won't be able to hit him from here, but would I be able to reload and fire a gun to wake Noctua?
You're probably at long range, like outside of your actual gun's range. If you want to wake Noctua, you can do that.
Wake
But you've heard the stories about that.
Wait, so
I-
are we all conscious again? Like we're
It's
able to
Midas.
do stuff right now?
I was trying not to address that. You guys are at long range. You're so far away from this combat that you could not reasonably get to it in time.
Wait, I'm fast as fuck.
Can you swim fast as fuck?
It's a
I
different
can give
question.
myself a swim speed.
Is the swim speed equal to your speed?
It's equal to
Uh,
half your speed, and you can't sprint.
Damn.
I could give myself a 60-foot swim speed.
That would still take you a few turns.
Damn.
You're hundreds of feet away.
Heard.
What would it take to pull this man back down to the depths?
He is currently in the depths. Parts of him are melting away into air. Like he is turning into air bubbles.
Can I do a knowledge arcana? See if he's like
you
attempting
can always.
to escape.
You can always.
Blind.
Yeah. This is not an arcane spell that you know of.
Can I do a nature?
I was about to say, why would you do Arcana on the
Sure.
Druid aspirant?
That makes more sense.
This is not something that you know of.
Great. Oh, it's probably religion. Well, in that case, does he still have his weapon?
He is currently clutching the spear. It's fading away with him, but he's currently clutching it.
Great. I want to grab the spear. Not him, the spear.
Okay, grab it. Let's see that would be... I'm going to say treat that as a grapple check. Let me see a CMB.
Okay. Let me see if I can roll the actual CMB this time.
It wouldn't be like disarm?
It's not. There's a reason.
19.
You successfully grab the spear. As you grab it, you become acutely aware this spear is an intelligent item. You would feel a second consciousness suddenly flood into your head, as if trying to find out who you are and what you're... you can detect almost nothing about the actual thing inside of this spear, besides the fact that it is whipping your brain in every direction.
Toby's gonna start praying.
Would it be a will save?
At this point, no.
Not Toby.
What I am going to say is, I will allow a sense motive check to try to learn something about this.
Okay. I'll try. Is it blind?
Yeah. You would hear extremely rapid words in your head, thoughts that are not your own, and it's thinking in a specific language, and I need to go see if you have said language. You do not. But you would recognize it from now if you hear it. You are whipped around in every direction before you are hit directly with what can only be described as a psychic blast. I will ask you this question. Are you going to let it hit you or let go?
I'm gonna let it hit me.
You're going to let it hit you. Alrighty. Remind me how much health you had at the moment.
40.
All right. These are non-lethal. This cannot kill you.
Just very quick, I should ask, and I should have asked earlier, is this waking Noctua?
Yes. This is stirring the entire area. Light is not supposed to come here.
Well, I'm more talking about the thrashing after the light. Especially with the fact that I had just talked to him. So he's already a little, like, you know.
Yeah, no, he is definitely unhappy about this. He has not yet reached out.
Great.
This is the non-lethal damage you're going to take.
Okay.
And, this is the will damage you're going to take. Or wisdom damage.
Fuck. That's gonna take days to recover.
But you are not considered, okay, you have not taken enough that it's going to take you out of the combat. And for the record, it will take, like 2 days with your syringe. As you get blasted by that, you feel it returning to the staff, and you see more and more of him is bubbling away. But he yanks you closer by yanking on the staff and gets point blank. Before whispering and saying, "You're not the only one, divine intervention." Before attempting to pick off of you as he turns to the last bubbles.
Can I try and keep the staff in my hand?
You can absolutely try.
Because it's still in my hand, right? I never let go.
That is correct. I need you to make a CMB check against.
Yeah. I guess at this point I'm trying to take it from him.
Yeah, you're trying to disarm him at this point.
Yeah.
It's just important about what this is related. So yeah, give me another CMB check. Well, he kicks off of you, and you manage to keep a hold of the spear. He fades away, and the spear, which is still slowly dissolving into bubbles, is going to try to lash out at you with another psychic attack.
Is there a save?
Well, you're currently holding it. You're letting it into your head.
Can I try and block it out without letting go?
Ooh, hold on.
What the
Interesting. Okay. Give me a will save. It's high DC. I guess yeah, give me a will save. To try to...
Blind?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with that.
I never
Please.
expect you to grab his fucking spear.
Please be a net.
Or sorry, I'll
Please
rephrase
be a
that.
nat-
I never expect you to try to keep his fucking spear.
Please be a nat 20. Please let me dominate this bitch.
I'm sorry to tell you, a 7 doesn't do it.
Damn.
So we're gonna do this again.
Can I roll
It
for
does
divine
hit.
intervention? Oh.
I will allow you to roll divine intervention.
We're pulling out every... Oh
What
my
do I roll for that?
1d100.
How do I roll?
Oh, slash roll. You can put slash roll.
Okay. I wrote a prayer too, if that'll help the chances.
Yeah, it's not divine.
Fuck.
Marivin. 14
Yes.
more non-lethal.
I'm still kicking.
7 more wisdom.
I'm not kicking. I'm not kicking.
That
Oh my
puts your
God.
damage at your wisdom, right?
Wait, that puts my wisdom to 0.
Okay, it can't. Your wisdom 1. It cannot reduce.
Oh, okay.
I thought
that would be
reducing
fun.
it to 0 killed you, like, outright.
It does. It does. This effect cannot.
Okay.
It would be
Um,
funny if it did, though.
This effect is not capable of killing someone. I will allow, however, as this happens, another sense motive check.
Great. With my last bit. Oh, it's at a -4.
You glean no new information.
Right.
And with that, you all watch as Marivin is shot in the face again. And you all watch the spear begin to fade as more bubbles rise to the surface, and a very long tendril reaches up from the depths and pulls him down. The rest of you are currently floating in the water a good distance away, and you would all feel the deep rumbling voice going through the water. For a moment, I'm going to describe in more detail what has happened since you have gotten down here. Those of you who are not accustomed to this realm have been freezing cold. It's so cold you can't imagine that this water is still a liquid. As you float through it, you have a hard time stopping your body from tensing and shaking. Most of you feel as though you are being somewhat protected, as if you can't quite touch the water. There seems to be a thin layer. But Milo, unlike the others, there appears to be no layer around your skin. The water
I'm so
touches
fucked.
you freely, and as it touches you, you feel your body getting weaker, as if you were bitten by one of the snakes you struggled with as a child. After a moment, the voice would go through the water, and it would say, "You will all be okay." Is this young beast folk with you?
Can I nod?
He is.
He is new to me. You should all be careful where you tread. This is not a place for you. After a moment, you would all be battered as tendrils reach up and launch you back towards the surface. And as you breach the surface, you would all wake up. Marivin, you're going to be in a coma for a day or two. You have been hit with so much psychic damage, you will be in a coma.
That's okay. We will take care of you. You took care of us.
Does this count towards my probation with with Noctua for the favor?
It does actually.
Okay, great.
The time being repaid was going to be a coma, regardless of the psychic damage. It's gonna last a little longer
Great.
now. You all wake up in the back of a cart. You are currently being wheeled down the road in a very, very bumpy cart. You all wake up with throbbing headaches. You are covered in bruises. And while you still have the static dagger, the verdant dagger has been...
Heard.
As you begin to wake up and peek through the front, I presume, you would see two young men in full leather and bone-studded armor. They have not noticed you are awake.
You're not taking us back to BDSM City, are you?
That's what you say the first thing you wake up?
Yeah.
They would suddenly jump, and one of them would look back into the window and see you, and say, "Oh shit! Can't believe you made it." No, we're going away from that place, but as fast as we can.
Thank fuck.
We
Which dagger did you say we still have?
you still have your static dagger. You lost your Viridian dagger.
No,
AKA
the verdant one?
Verdant, Viridian, same thing.
Okay.
The green dagger, one for Bramble. You
Only Bramble has his power back.
You he would look back, and you'd see the second guy kind of the first guy on the shoulder and climb into the back to get a better look. And he goes, we were traveling down the road. We ran into you guys, just passed out in the middle of the road. You guys all right?
Shit.
Marivin falls out of the cart.
He falls apart like Legos just to go on down the road.
I just picture wherever you dropped and then followed by the Lego breaking noise and then just, fuck. I have to make that edit now. I don't have a choice.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
I'm sorry, 1 second. I had to respond to the player I was talking. As you all wake up, you were all waking up, and he climbed in the back to sit down with. He goes, we found you guys in the road, just passed out. You guys all right?
Certainly been better.
What happened? We didn't see any of the beasts around or anything. What were you fighting?
Oh, annoying piece of shit.
Well, whatever it was didn't eat you, so I guess it could be worse. Lucky we found you when we did. You all look a little scratched up there.
That's one way of putting it.
So, what brings you to this area? Most people don't travel here without a good reason.
Well, we ended up in City of the Damned.
Fallen City.
Fallen City. Did I get those mixed up?
You did.
Okay. Fallen City. And wanted out of there as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, can't blame you
Unfortunately,
there.
we weren't exactly at our best when we left.
Let's see. This isn't a place you want to travel on aching legs and stomach.
Didn't have too much of a choice, unfortunately.
Well, lucky we found you when we did. We were actually just coming back from a trading run. But, well, we'll get you fixed up. Take long. Can't promise it'll be a nice place, but you'll be safe at least.
It's gonna be better than where we were.
Fair enough. So, he kind of leans against the wall and he says, "So, you guys, adventurers, traders? I didn't see a cart or anything."
Circus members and adventurers.
Oh, circus. Can't say the last time we had one of those around here. Most people wouldn't travel out this far. Not really safe. Well, I guess I should be welcoming you to Stormwater, huh?
Speaking of, what do you owe you for picking us up back there?
Oh. Don't worry about it too much. Just, maybe give us a hand around town while you get better. Think fair?
I'm sure I can do that.
Extra set of hand goes a long way around here. And, well, you might want to keep your head down. Your, passenger won't be smiled upon.
Yeah. Hasn't been so far. I wouldn't expect him to here.
No, you guys separate?
In a sense.
Mind if I ask before I take you into a town?
It's a little bit of a long story. But to put it simply, I was with the Empire. I'm no longer with the Empire, and he's my new source of magic. But I keep him under chains.
Well, guess I can't ask for more than that. In that case, the Stormwater, I guess. What's going on with your friend? He was away from you guys a bit. Found him nestled in some rocks. He hasn't even stirred.
Oh, he has weird dreams.
Don't we all? Well, I don't got much food, but you're welcome to what we have if you need it. We're only about a day out. Sure. He gestures over to a crate that has a couple things hanging out of it.
I got some rations in my pack too. I'll share. Don't worry.
Good to hear it. He starts to stand up and goes, I'm going to head back up front. You guys take it easy. Looks like he would climb back through.
I'll give him a thumbs up.
After he climbs back up front and shuts the window, you all just gonna try to get your strength back?
Pretty much.
Jesus Christ.
When
Yes.
Milo woke up with a headache, he just rolled back over.
Marivin continues to sleep.
Well, you rest while you can. You hear a lot of noises and roars in the distance. Some form of peace out the windows. Milo, you are back home. This is the environment you grew up in, hearing the monsters just over the hill and the wolves howling.
It's good to be back.
After a while, you would all see them pass a wooden gate with spikes built into the front. They would close it, and judging by the size of the gate and the size of the spikes, it's not meant to hold off wolves. But once you get inside the gate, you would be flooded with about a dozen people coming through, grabbing crates, helping you guys to get inside. Random guy will come over and grab one of you by the shoulder and practically carry you inside. It seems like this is not the first time they've had injured people arrive. After a few minutes, when it all kind of settles down, you find yourselves all lying on beds just inside. A couple of people making sure that food, water, and things are to you. And after a while, an older man would walk over, sit in the room across from you. Hello? You must have had a rough day.
It's a fucking understatement.
From what I heard,
Who are we talking to?
an older man from the town arrived in Stormwater. Yes, Shelby, it would be the day after they started.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with lore. He said it's a day out and suddenly you guys are there. So I'm trying to...
They were unconscious for a significant portion. Yes, it is the next day. You all are sitting across from him and he said, you must have had a rough day. Matteo said that must be it. He nods. He says, well, from what my men told me, you all got into some sort of fight. Was it with a clan?
Nose with a Fae.
Oh. So far south, huh?
Yeah,
Don't
he's
normally travel.
got some maneuvering abilities.
See.
You don't typically see.
You got sticky fingers, too.
Oh, I see. You sound familiar with him.
Familiar enough to want to kill him. Not enough to know anything else about him.
More familiar than I want to be.
Well, there are no Fae in our town, so... We get people coming in injured quite often, but normally it's from the beasts. Not many of them are as good condition as you are. You don't strike me as common travelers. Am I correct?
Not around here, at least.
We've been running into a few problems recently. You all strike me like people who could normally handle themselves, even if you're sometimes... Huh? Oh. Oh, my mic is not catching me. I will adjust.
I heard it fine.
I also heard it.
Okay, well, I will fix it so that she doesn't have any issues. You all, seem like people who can handle yourselves. You don't look like commoners. I'm happy to help you all get back on your feet, but I would ask for help soon, if I may.
We're gonna need some time to recover, but
Well, we can help with that.
I would say I see no problem.
He would,
After all, y'all did help us.
he would nod and, he would walk over to one of the shelves and pull out a couple of, small pouches. Before walking over and, one at a time, he would pull out this, I want to call it a paste, and putting it on your body, you would instantly recognize it as a salve not unsimilar to Hihi's. Everyone is going to heal. A total number, I'm sorry, I have to... 5d8 plus 10. 5d8 plus 10. So...
Hope I didn't hit sniper roll. Damn it.
Well, I'm just going to roll it for everybody.
Okay.
36. Everyone heal 36.
Does that also heal non-lethal?
It does, but you're not going to wake up.
Yeah, that's fine. I know.
That
Okay.
puts me back at max.
It does. Also, anyone who has taken mental damage may heal 1.
Hooray!
Or sorry, ability damage. I should be not mental, ability. After the initial one, he would deliver you all something to help you sleep. And I assume that everyone will take the medicine they're given.
Yeah.
I don't
sleep?
need it.
Matteo is gonna ask what it is.
It's going to help you sleep through the pain. It will also allow us to take better care of you.
Yeah, but like, what is it? What's in it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have been clear. It's a lager.
Oh shit! He fucking downs it. No.
Yeah. The really funny thing is, it is actually just a lager.
It's just alcohol.
You are each given a dose of this, and the next 2 days are kind of a blur. You all would find yourselves very hard to stay awake. You keep drifting in and out. But you are without pain, and any dreams you have during this time are fully lucid and pleasant. After what you take is 2 days, you would all wake up feeling as good as you ever have, and well healed. With the exception of Marivin.
I like to think Marivin's just been in one position the entire fucking time, just...
Hasn't moved at all. The only stable thing that you guys have had is you could look over and see Marivin sitting in the same fucking position. After a few days, when you all wake up more clear, you would see that multiple people have been inspecting Marivin during this time. They have stopped applying medicine. Are you all going to keep chilling and waiting? Or are you going to get up and explore?
I said I was going to help out around town. I might as well get up and help out.
Alright.
Yeah, Matteo will do the same.
I know what I'm gonna do.
He will help around and also gather information whilst doing so. Try and make conversation with people and you know.
Mm-hmm. You all get up and begin helping out. The place is a lot of manual labor. You find out they have to regularly replace the spikes. For a significant portion of the day, you would all be chopping and sharpening wood, or helping them grind various herbs. It appears that there are several different alchemical creations this town specializes in. Many are medicinal, but you'd quickly find out that they also have a poison that they are making en masse. Said poison, after being warned, you would find out, is an extremely potent form of anesthetic that actually causes things to pass out, even during the midst of combat. They are making it en masse and applying it to every wooden spear, every arrow, every spear that they are carrying. Every single sharp thing gets covered in this poison.
Are we with anybody in particular of note, or are we just with random NPC townsfolk?
A bunch of commoners. You would notice that this area seems to have two particular, I want to say, castes. There are many people who are around the town that seem to be untrained settlement builders. They appear to be doing all of the day-to-day cooking, cleaning, making the poison, enhancing the walls. There is a second group that look more akin to the guys who helped you. Most of them wear leather or bone and are carrying extremely heavy weapons and or bows. After about a day of helping out around town, the older man would approach you again, saying, "Well, it's nice to see you all on your feet. Glad things all worked out. I believe I didn't properly introduce myself," and he would hold out his hand to the group and say, "My name is Yennik."
I would shake his hand. Moravaint.
It's very nice to meet you. My name is, I am the elder of Stormwater. I appreciate all the help around town, but if I may, I had something else in mind for you all.
I did make a promise to the guys who brought us in that I'd help around town.
I see. We have been dealing with an above average amount of beasts in the region. I was hoping, since you all struck me as adventurers, that you might take on a contract and hunt one down for us. Do you think I could do that?
I'm sure while we're around the area.
Well, I have one in mind, actually. I heard rumors you came from the west towards the, well, that terrifying city. They have released a set of beasts into our territory that we have struggled to take down. A set of griffins. My men are simply ill-equipped to handle something of that nature. But it is my understanding that your gifts, and he says that as his voice drips with distaste, looking at you, Moravaint.
I'm just gonna nod along.
Might be better equipped to handle it. Do you think I can request that of you?
Do you think you could tell me a little bit more about these griffins?
Absolutely. I'm not certain. Have you ever fought a griffin yourself?
I have not.
Okay. Griffins are a not uncommon beast in this region. We have fought many of them, but these particular ones appear to have been corrupted by someone in that city. Some sick experiment with their energies. They have a darker energy to them. And I've heard rumors that they even casted some spells when attacked. I'm not certain their full capabilities, but I do know that our men retreated the moment they saw a griffin throwing spells. Traditionally, griffins are not magical creatures, simply hardy with sharp claws. But to be honest, I have no idea what to expect of this variety. There have been 3 of them nesting to the northeast towards the mountains. If I got you a map and a place to go, do you think you could hunt it?
Do they all share the same nest?
They do.
Oh. Well, we're certainly gonna have to wait for a friend to wake up.
Yes, I wanted to ask about that. He doesn't seem to be responding to our medicines, but I can't find any physical malady affecting him.
This has happened once before, and he woke up from it. Though it did take time. Weeks, if I remember.
Well, if that's the case, then perhaps you could help with some of our other hunting parties in the meantime. Nothing particularly gruesome, but I imagine you could handle a wolf if you're considering a griffin.
That would be much more manageable without him. But if we're going to take something of that size, well, you saw his armor.
Well, we'll make sure he's housed and cared for. In the meantime, you can take jobs like any of us here, and when he wakes, I'll get you the information on the griffins if they're still there. Does that seem fair?
Understood.
Alright. He would nod slowly before walking over to one of the other groups of hunters. I am going to shift this towards a bit of a time skip. During the next, we'll say, few weeks, you will be in the Stormwater. I will say a few things. It is about day 2 when Matteo would receive a long-range message psychically. It would appear that after you went missing for a few days and didn't come back, your circus reached out to your other compatriots to ask if they had a way of tracking you to know what was going on. And after some divination on the part of Joffrey's men, they have located you and have informed you that your circus will be waiting for you at Beachcrest, and have informed them to operate without you in the meantime.
Okay.
Just establishing, you've been gone for a couple of weeks. Circus is staying there for now.
Okay, cool.
On the other side of things, what are you all going to do over the course of the next indiscriminate amount of time waiting on Marivin to wake up?
I'd like to buy some of the poison that they're creating and their salves, like whatever I can buy.
Okay, you would like to buy some of their salves. Their poisons don't stay good long. They regularly redip. But I would say
How long do their salves stay good?
The same. They don't stay good long. They go bad extremely quickly.
Okay, then I'm not gonna worry about doing it until we go on like our mission to hunt the griffin down.
I'll put together a price for a version of it that lasts longer, but I need to figure out exactly what that would be like. The standard of them do go bad.
That's not like a possible like learning type thing. Right? This is you would have to have some specific talents in order to learn how to make the stuff that they're making.
Yes, actually, it is alchemy. It's a variant of alchemy. So you need talents for it. But the base form of their toxin is only a single talent, and the concentrated version is 2. So if you were ever interested in going that route, you could. As for the so you're trying to get your hands on that, just continuing to learn about it, like. Sure. Okay. In that case, let me go check your skills and find out how much money you're making working for them while you're doing this. I need to know what skills you have so I know which one to go with. Give me a roll for... Honestly, your best one is probably... Yeah, just give me a intelligence check, just flat. That's the best one you got. So go to attributes and you can just do an intelligence check. Oh well, that's 10 gold a week. It's going 2 weeks, get 20 gold. As for Matteo, what are you going to do over the next 2 weeks? Stuck in Stormwater.
I'm gonna gather information. Just kind of go around to the tavern and, socialize, talk with people, learn things about the city and the local area.
Sure, absolutely. Give me a diplomacy check.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Me too.
Does this need to be hidden?
Please do. Alright. Well, you find out a decent bit. The city isn't... It's not a particularly busy city. It does have a port that is occasionally used, though you quickly find out the port is very rarely used as there are a significant number of sea monsters in the water. Most ships don't dare come here. But you do find out through conversation that there is actually another port to the east. You have yet to go there, but you hear that there used to be a significant number of Imperial ships that came through here. But since then, they have stopped coming to Stormwater and started going to a port further to the east. As for the sailors here, most of them stay pretty close to the shoreline in case jumped. Most of them use cheap boats that they don't mind losing. And the sea monsters that are in the water get exponentially worse for every foot away from the ground you leave.
Jesus, okay.
The people here will not go swimming in the water. Close by, you're lucky to see sharks. Go about 100 yards out, and you're one step away from a kraken.
Oh my god! Why do people live here?
It wasn't always this bad.
Why do people still live here?
Because where are they going to go? North to the Fallen City?
I feel like they could move just slightly
Do I know
east.
where this way is?
To the east are a set of mountains that are difficult to travel through. I will expand your maps to show you more at the end of this session.
Okay, cool.
Because you will hear some more stuff. There is another city to the north that some people have considered moving to. The problem is they couldn't move the whole town. They would have to leave most of what they care about behind. And many of them have made lives here, and they're just too stubborn to leave. There are many tribes to the north of here that live throughout the woods, Milo's ex-tribe being one of them. this region tends to have a lot of beasts in the area, so if you live out like that, you have to be prepared to get mauled regularly. But many of the tribes around here are strong enough or smart enough to avoid most of that. There is a city north and to the east. You would have passed a split on the road past the Fallen City. That is known as being the diplomatic center for the local tribes. It's not exactly a civilized area, but you can go there and generally not get stabbed. Anything north of there is unknown to the people of Stormwater.
Okay.
But this city is pretty, I want to say small. There is probably, including the hunters, a few hundred people here. But not nearly as big as even Beachcrest. They are also regularly raided. You find out more. They are regularly raided by things as large as T-Rexes. They survive.
They need you to run that by me again, huh?
They are regularly raided with things as large as T-Rexes.
Okay, so we've fully entered Monster Hunter, is what I'm hearing.
You have fully
For all
entered
intents and
Monster Hunter.
purposes.
Where's my
This
hunting
area,
horn? God damn it!
in fact, T-Rexes are actually one of the things that they regularly fight off. I say fight off. Really, what they do is they stand on top of the wall and they keep shooting it with poison until it passes out. Thus, the poison.
I assume they then drag it into the walls, kill it, and eat it.
Yes. And use its bones to make the weapons and armor that are so regularly used.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is just Monster Hunter. We've. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, not made with that intention, but yeah, it's exactly like it. Yeah.
It literally is like they kill big monsters, kill them, eat the meat, make the weapons out of bones and shit.
Yes.
Well, what else are you gonna do with the bones? Eat them? No, you make the weapon.
That's fair, but like
a broth.
You can make bone broth. It's fine.
Well, what are you gonna do with the bones after the broth is done? You fucking make shit out of it. No.
On the other side of things, the social side, this region is plagued with a second problem. It is extremely subject to the Lucent Rift. Lots of Lucents come to this region, and more importantly, Thiekroot is not growing in this region. So people have to lock their doors and stay inside.
Why do people live here?
Yeah, this is just more reasons that they should just fucking, I will talk to Joffrey. I will evacuate people. This is insane.
Where else are you gonna live?
Why don't you live where the food is?
What? Exactly. I'm having that moment.
This is their land.
That? It's a T-Rex. You know what it's gonna be in 100 years? A bigger T-Rex.
They do.
Wait, when did the Lucent Rift? I know I'm asleep right now, but when did the Lucent Rift change?
It isn't. It's really, really long. It's not like it's like a scar.
It was literally a gash in the sky.
Wait, no, sorry. So they settled here when that was still going on. They chose this.
No, the original city of Stormwater happened before the fall of the Empire.
That's honestly way better. Imagine you're sitting here inside your door, scared of dinosaurs. And there are people that go out because they're good at fighting dinosaurs. And then all of a sudden, only 2 of them come back one day, and they're like, yeah, there's fucking ghosts. I don't know what to tell you, man. Lock your fucking door.
You do also quickly find out that they are absolutely terrified of Lucents because multiple people have been possessed by Lucents and gone fucking crazy.
No, shit!
So
you live where the Lucents roam!
I need to talk to Joffrey about evacuating these fuckers. Send them to Beachcrest, send them to Stonefell, send them anywhere else but fucking here.
How the fuck are you gonna get them there? There's Krakens!
Okay. I will wage war on the Fallen City if need be.
Most of the people of Stormwater don't really want to leave. They're stubborn people. They are.
Prideful.
I will say that as you're asking around, there are absolutely some that want to leave.
I assume I've had this moment many times where I'm like, why do you still live here?
Yes.
I'm from the Allurian Citadel. I wouldn't live here.
And many of them are like, well, not all of us are. Yeah, no. It's a lot of like, I built this home with my hands. They're not going to take it from me mentality.
They already took it. They're just waiting for you to die.
But on the other hand, they do have like weekly grills where they just have as much T-Rex meat as you can eat.
I don't know why.
That makes it all better.
I'll stay.
You said grills, and I was thinking like a roast for some reason.
I will say
they have weekly grills where they just talk shit about the dinosaurs to their faces.
They are very blasé. You get attacked by T-Rexes twice while you're here. I just want to go on record. It's not a big deal inside the walls.
I mean, I'm sure it's not when you're used. Like, I'm sure the people who live in the Monster Hunter world don't get it freaked out when they see monsters.
No, T-Rex runs its
doesn't
wall.
make it
T-Rex gets poked by some of the sharp sticks on the wall. T-Rex gets hit with 10 doses of tranquilizer. T-Rex repeatedly gets shot with tranquilizer.
At least there
Oh
are
god, not another T-Rex.
There are
Sick
no
of
dragons
these
in this region.
big
That's
plugs.
true.
There are what?
There are no dragons in this region. That is true.
Did the T-Rexes
Yeah.
eat them all?
I was gonna say, yeah, because the
My
T-Rex
next-
ate them.
My next character is going to be a real estate agent.
It's a fucking con artist trying to sell real estate in Stormwater.
Right, I got
There's
it for
so many
really cheap.
T-Rexes in this.
They have these great like grills they do every week. Wonderful community, very tight knit.
The waterfront is beautiful. It's an amazing view.
I love how
a
they
really
literally
rich
have
sea life.
They've got the fucking water monsters from Dragon's Dogma.
They have single-payer healthcare.
Yeah, it seems like everywhere does, except here.
Oh my god.
Don't make
this
me
shit is
turn on the
insane.
political tag.
What do you mean political? I don't think there's anything political about don't live where the giant fuck-off monsters are.
I think we're talking about the single-payer healthcare, Matteo.
We're
Yeah.
losing.
I don't even
all
know what
of
that
our-
means.
We're losing.
The
all of our
government pays for your
Australian
medical
fans.
bills.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
That's kind of cool. We're losing all of our Australian fans right now, by the way.
Yeah.
And half of our American fans. Anyway,
I made the hunting horn joke earlier, and I just pictured a like violently Australian man beating an Anjanath to death with a didgeridoo.
Not the violent Australian.
I should ask, am I just in Noctua's realm for this whole time?
I was going to touch on that in a minute.
Great.
I was doing the awake stuff, and then I'm going to do the asleep stuff.
My man's honking his shoe.
Like a clown.
All right.
he is in the circus.
But no, so, Braden, do you have any more questions about Stormwater? I did just answer a lot of stuff. Yes, Tim, if you need to, you can.
I really should have written that down, but general gist is understood.
We'll see you later, Tim.
It's Monster Hunter vibe. There's a tribal city to the northeast. There's mountains to the east. There's an imperial port somewhere to the easter.
Easter. Oh no.
There's
Do they have?
Easter and East-Est.
I assume they don't have contact with the imperial city.
They don't. Most boats don't come here anymore.
Makes sense.
So most Imperials aren't gonna bother us here.
Have you considered hiring like mercenaries to help deal with the fuck off monsters in the water? I feel like that would never mind. No, he's good.
Okay.
He's just like,
I will say, I do feel like you've gotten a slightly incorrect vibe. I will clarify it because I didn't explain it well. I did say most boats stop coming here. Not all boats stop coming here. There are boats that come here, including from Beachcrest. Sometimes, not while you're here. But they come here specifically for T-Rex bones and leather.
Why has no one attempted to grow thick root
I'm
here?
sorry. Wait a minute. What do they? What do the boats do? What do they bring?
The boats are coming for leather and bones. Their main export is T-Rex leather and bones.
Their main export is Monster Hunter crafting materials. Got it.
Yes. Which is the other side of the people who want to stay, because you make good money supplying people with T-Rex bones.
Is T-Rex bone broth an Orcian delicacy?
Probably
An orphan delicacy.
You know what? Actually, that should be a delicacy in Stormwater. That's probably a Stormwater delicacy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal that. Thank you. I hadn't thought about it, but you're absolutely right. No, the Stormwater people, honestly, they eat really well, they have single-payer healthcare, and the only thing is they have a curfew, and occasionally loud noises from outside the wall.
What happens when a T-Rex attacks during curfew?
They actually have little slits in the wall, for them to...
Oh, there are people that just sleep in the wall.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan be like...
You know what? For as shitty as this is the place to live, they really got it figured out.
Well, they kind of have to.
I mean,
if they don't got it figured out, they die.
I'm just saying, okay? It's kind of impressive. The fact that they have a town here at all is impressive. It's just, I feel like this is way too much effort for...
They are currently in fear of the day there's a Lucent T-Rex.
I was gonna ask if that's ever a thing that has happened, but thank you for answering my question.
There has never been a Lucent T-Rex. They have had Lucent wolves and Lucent people.
So they can, in fact, possess animals.
They just need one big Lucent.
They just need one big, or a bunch of small ones.
You would also hear rumors as you ask about the Lucent.
Just be the fucking intro to Princess Mononoke.
I think it's safe to say that as you're looking for information, hearing so much about the Lucents, you would want to learn a bit more about them, so I'm going to give you a little fun fact. There are rumors among the people that you would hear just offhandedly of some people being cured of Lucentism.
That's concerning.
Lucentism.
We gave them a lobotomy and they were all right.
Wow, we trepanned them and the Lucents were able to get out. We didn't see them, but we're sure it worked.
They speak of a ritual that an adventurer once performed in order to purge Lucents from others.
It was a lobotomy.
This feels like a reference I'm supposed to be getting, but my memory's too shit.
No, it's not.
Okay.
They drank this Kool-Aid.
I mean, it did happen in another campaign, but that's not what I was getting at.
Okay.
That was a Versal, I think. But no, if that about covers your questions, Moravaint, are you gonna help around town, or are you going on these hunting parties?
I'll probably do a little bit of both. Go on a hunting party while I heal up, assuming I get any damage. I help around.
Oh, they'll heal you whatever damage with the salves.
I'm sure.
Then
yeah, hunting parties. Get the lay of the land as best I can for when Marivin wakes up.
Absolutely. Can I get a knowledge? No, survival check.
Oh no! Oh wait, I actually have a decent survival.
Yeah, your survival's not shit.
I didn't realize it used wisdom.
Yeah. So you're gonna make 14 gold. No, 15. Do 15. 15 gold.
15 gold.
You get 15 gold.
15.
You go out hunting with them. You hunt down a lot of wolves. Really, is the main thing. They basically, if you hear a heavy footstep, they flee. Like the moment you hear something heavy, you leave.
I would probably see if I could get not close to one of them, but like look over, like see if I can get a view of one of them because like I can fly and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see T-Rexes.
I heard.
They're T-Rexes. There's nothing complicated about this. It's a fucking T-Rex.
Yeah.
With that, I believe everyone has had their time. Give me about 20 seconds, and then we're going to do dreams.
Oh no. Time to do 30 dreams.
Can you put us on BRB for a minute?
Let's go, Quasar.
Alright. Now that we've spent some time dealing with everyone's individual bullshit in the waking world, It's time to spend the next little bit dealing with one individual's sleeping time in the other world.
Well, I'm gonna go piss.
Shit while you're.
Oh boy, everyone, time to not play the game.
I don't know.
I'm not going over 2 weeks of dream sequences.
Come on, 14 back to back.
Thank
Why
God.
not?
14
Let's
back
hear 'em
to
all.
back.
No.
Let's hear them all.
I'm just gonna
Heard.
say that'd be a really funny April Fool session if we could just do
Oh
dream sequences
my
the whole
God.
time.
Actually, it'd be hilarious. I would hate you, by the way, but it would be hilarious.
It's
It would be
all
so
dream
good.
sequences.
Marivin, I need you
It
to
would
roll.
be even. Hold on, sorry. It would be even funnier if no one else except me showed up, even the GM. I'm just sitting here. Fuck it.
It's just
You know?
it's Miravin's solo
Yeah,
episode.
we're all playing Cards Against Humanity and one of the other
I'm just,
servers.
I'm just solo schizophrenia in here.
We all
So
say.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Your punishment is actually on the entire party. They have to make up for the 24 hours that Marivin saved them, with 24 hours of listening to us talk about Noctua's domain.
Collective brain death.
Okay, no, hear me out. It's all dream sequences, but the party takes turn being the different gods.
we all do. Oh my god!
But it's all that one fucker
It's-
that makes
it's-
no sense.
Mateo,
It's
you will now be
Lucidia
playing
imitating the
Lucidia.
other party members.
Yes!
I mean, you say that, but that actually sounds fun.
That's a great
Um,
one-shot idea.
Hate that that's. If we could remember this by the time April comes around,
I'll fucking clip it. Like, I don't care.
it'd be a
Hey,
great April.
Hey, I've
Fool's
already
session.
shown that I am very happy to bring players into dream sequences.
Uh,
I
Same
seem to remember
here.
Mateo getting shot point blank.
I'm sorry. When did I get shot? Oh right, no, I know when I got shot because I played that segment.
I know.
You'll
I knew
never know if
exactly
you'll
what
ever be
was-
awake.
I knew exactly what was about to fucking happen.
All
Oh,
right.
shit.
Marivin,
Yes.
you spend. Hold on. What was your thing at? You're being healed pretty consistently. You would not even be aware of yourself for about 5 days.
Ooh.
The first 5 days of your 14, you are not awake at all. When you do
Damn.
wake up, you're groggy, and you would spend several more days getting back to a normal, functional self.
That is horrifying. Literally for 5 days, nothing.
For 5 days, not a thought. For that, 4 more days of barely thinking. That's 9 out of 14. The next 5 days would actually have dreams. Now, I don't think we're going to go through them all, but I'm going to not say that until I'm certain. So do me a favor and roll a d6. Where you want to go?
Lucidia would be of help right now.
You drift into Lustitias' domain.
Is my
At
damage
this
gone
point-
by this point? Sorry. just to-
You are down to 5 wisdom, no strength damage.
Oh my god. Have I also been getting hit with the syringes in the material?
Doesn't matter in this
Oh,
context.
great. So I'm at what? 7 wisdom.
You're at 7
I'm
wisdom.
frog. I am frog blinking. Got it.
You wake up in Lucidia's garden. Lucidia is currently playing on what you can only explain as a magical flashy box. He's at a
Whoa.
computer.
Sorry. Marvin's just fucking iPad kidding, like, over his shoulder. Just.
He would play for a minute before turning around to look at you, and after looking for a moment, you realize he's playing chess.
Where's the table?
It's in the box. He's playing chess against a computer.
Why in the box?
Oh, because the box is smarter than you are.
Oh,
Damn.
why not play against fish?
The box is smarter than fish is.
I doubt that.
Fish are stupid, man.
Whoa, hey,
Alright.
don't say that about fish.
No, they just are.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Okay.
Hey, fish.
Fish is currently swimming.
Hey, fish.
As you go looking for fish, you would find he is currently swimming in pitch black water.
The fuck happened here?
Fish would come up to the surface and say, "It's been a hard day."
What happened?
The water turned black.
Why the water turned black?
It rained.
Oh, did that happen here?
It happened everywhere. The water turned black.
Oh. Apologies.
It's okay.
It's still black?
Mm-hmm.
Rained quite a while ago.
Was
It
it
did.
always black?
No. Or sorry, voice in my head, no.
You shouldn't talk to yourself. It's bad practice.
Isn't this all technically talking to myself? We are in my head.
No,
Oh.
your head is here.
Lucidia called you stupid.
Fish are stupid.
Well, that's not nice to say about yourself.
It's a sleepy day.
Yeah, I feel like I've been lobotomized.
You know what happens when fish sleep?
They float? I don't know.
He would stiffen and begin to float on his side.
You going to bed?
You get no response.
Well. Good for him. Because it's a funny visual, Marvin's just gonna fucking collapse and go back to bed.
You fall down on the dock and go back to bed. Give me another D6.
He just folds. Oh, okay, fun. Is some damage alleviated over the day?
Yes, you have healed 1 wisdom.
1 second. Okay, sorry, I return.
Welcome.
You are okay.
We're in the water.
You lose an entire day. You enter the dreamscape, and you fade out of consciousness again.
Great.
Roll it again.
I guess we're doing all fine.
Where are you going?
I'm going back to Lucidia with most of my mind.
You go back to Lucidia. This time, things are a little bit more colorful, and he is back to sitting down and playing. He is playing on a wooden chessboard against what appears to be a sentient computer mouse.
Oh, fun. Hello again.
Hello. You doing okay?
A little better.
That's good to know.
I can mostly think.
Well, that is positive. You've been out of it for almost a week now.
you. What is that thing? And I'll point to the computer mouse.
It's a mouse.
That's not a mouse.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't have
It's a
ears
mouse.
or tail.
It doesn't need ears or a tail to be a mouse.
Well, yeah, it does. It's not a mouse.
It is a
And then
mouse.
I'll pull a mouse from my pocket. This is a mouse.
They're both mice.
In what world is that a mouse?
In this world.
Fair enough. And then I'll just let the mouse fly off from my hand.
Did you come to ask something?
I guess, why is it so gloomy here when my brain's fucked up?
Oh, well, when you have a hard time perceiving things, sometimes the dreamscapes get a little mixed up.
But why is it tied to me? The dreamscapes themselves should be independent from me, no?
They are, but your ability to perceive them isn't. Speaking of, you killed fish.
What?
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Oh, thank God.
You brought just 1 ounce too much Phobos.
Phobos? How did I bring Phobos?
As I told you, the dreamscapes got messed up. Black water, dead fish.
But I only interacted with Noctua.
Doesn't matter.
Oh. Shit.
It's fine. Fish is back. He's one of mine. He gets to stay.
Okay.
Just be careful. When you're not doing too well, the dreamscapes may not always be as helpful.
So if I'm not doing well, I probably shouldn't come here? Lest I risk killing fish?
Well, that would be a risk, yes. Noctua's is probably safer for you. You should feel this peacefully there.
Never mind. Is the water at least normal again?
When you go to look, it's a little dark and murky, but it's getting there.
Okay. Great, well... Oh, goodbye, music.
Boogie broke.
Great, you know what? See you, in some time and space. And then Marivin will collapse again.
Alright, give me another roll.
Oh boy.
Deep sleep, you lose a day. You can heal 2 more damage, by the way. And
great.
last one.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, it was bound.
And on the last day, as you are back to full consciousness, I would say you find yourself
Dreaming of a white Christmas.
I would say you find yourself at the clearing where you had just lost.
Oh, yeah.
Phobos is sitting on one of the rocks.
Why are we here?
I thought I'd show you something.
Come to mock me?
Oh, no, not at all. Actually, I'm quite impressed.
Well, that's enough mocking. What are you showing me?
Oh, the consequences of your actions.
Continue.
You called on Noctua.
I did.
Do you know Noctua's feelings on death?
Can't say I do.
Can you take a wild guess?
Well, since they are dead, they can't exactly sleep unless you count it as eternal slumber, but of course you aren't really perceiving the dream realm, so I'm gonna guess he's kind of pissed off about it.
Actually, quite different. Noctua doesn't care about how many people are in his domain. He just wants the people that are there to keep sleeping.
Oh.
So, death is nothing to him. He doesn't care. Actually, in the case of people who have very active dreams, sometimes I think he prefers it. Not enough to seek it out, but it's not unpleasant.
Well, maybe he should stop bringing people with active dreams to his realm.
Easier said than done. I think you think we have more control. You are simply a exception. But, actually, you did both me and him a favor. See, how about we zoom out a little bit? He would wave a hand and you'd be ripped up into the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And you would hear the sudden shattering noise that you had missed the first time as you broke the pearl. And you would see what looks like from above a wave of black energy running through the trees. It looks like pitch black water. It would go out for easily a mile in every direction before fading into the ground as if getting absorbed. He would say, do you want to know what that does?
Probably doesn't help the landscape.
Anything that touches it gets pulled to his realm awake. You briefly saw the effect it had on your friends when they were there. The shivering, the shaking. Hell, you saw the effect it had on your new friend. He was practically withering away in front of you.
Wish I could have killed him.
I'm sure you'll get a chance. Speaking of, thank you. You actually gave the guy something to be afraid of. I appreciate it.
No, you owe me.
No, I don't. But the other people that were caught up in that wave, they weren't so lucky. At least not all of them. There are a
How
lot of
far
people
out
who
did it
camp
go?
in those woods. About a mile in every direction.
Oh.
Says there are people who
Wow.
camp in those woods. There are clans who send hunting parties. Fun fact about that, it doesn't guarantee anything's death. But it can. Some of them made it, some of them didn't. But now, those of them who did know what it's like to be ripped into a scape that they have no way to survive and slowly be drained. Being eaten alive by darkness. So congratulations. You've sent a lot of people to my domain.
How many?
A few dozen. Consequences, Marivin. You're a child playing with very big weapons. Anyway, I thought since you helped me, I would help you see what sometimes I think you refuse to. You can go now.
Wait. You said I did you a favor. Whether or not you think you owe me, could you at least, just to make sure, out of character, we never found Necrol, right?
Correct.
Okay. Could you at least give me the ability to read Necrol?
Interesting request. I was wondering when you'd ask it. Yeah,
I've asked you about it before.
you have, but last time you were unwilling to deal. I don't accept trade in the form of accidents. But that being said, I do actually have a personal interest that I don't think you'll have an issue with.
And that is?
There's someone I'd like you to help at Ember Creek. Whenever you can go. Despite what you believe, I am not a heartless monster. There's a woman who screams in her head every night. It's truly grating. She's searching for something she lost a long time ago. I would appreciate if you help her find it.
Is the payment up front?
No. But I'll save you a trip to the home of the undead. You won't find anyone without going there. The alternative is you can fight your way through the gates of the undead, hunt down someone intelligent enough to speak it, force them to teach you how to read it, and the entire time you'll be hurting innocent people.
Can I do a sense motive?
You can. Blind. You can't get a read. Or you can continue to wander around, looking for it, you and your friends. But I will tell you this. The lady who's searching for the object, she thinks of it as something that will save her.
What is the object?
It's a locket. It's a
Do I
sealed
happen to
locket.
know it?
You haven't been to Ember Creek.
And I won't have to hurt anyone to get it?
No one alive. Some undead, maybe. I don't think you count them as people, though.
No strings attached?
No strings attached. You bring her the locket. I'll give you a hint. It's a sealed locket. It's simply sentimental to her. Though she's lost her mind a little bit.
And
No
she's
strings
not like
attached.
a mass murderer or anything?
No. Sweet old grandma. Her granddaughter will actually beg you to help when you reach the town.
Don't like that.
And you're doing this simply because she screams in her sleep.
My full motivations are none of your concern. You'll either take it or you won't. But I am telling you that's the way you're going to do it with the least harm to innocents. And keep in mind, I don't want people to die.
What harm would come to innocents?
Well, you can assume that some of them will have nightmares. But they'll live.
Now, why would they have nightmares from me getting a locket for a grandmother?
Why would people die from you saving your friends? Secondary effects, Marivin. Every action has consequences. The difference is this time you won't kill anybody. That's what you strive for nowadays, right? Think about it. Nothing wrong with taking the offer. And I won't be surprised if you refuse.
You're horrid. And Marvin will extend his hand.
No need to shake on it. The deal is made when you complete your end of the bargain. Don't worry, I keep my debts.
Just shake my hand. I'm already making a pact with someone below a devil.
He would reach out and shake your hand. And you would, for the first time, wake up in Stormwater. I would say when you wake up, you are actually being force-fed by someone who about jumps out of their skin when your eyes open.
How long has it been?
2 weeks.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. I think that your friend, the one with the lucent, I think he just got back from a hunting trip.
Where is he?
He's probably outside helping haul the stuff in.
Thanks. And Marvin will stand and start rushing off.
You start rushing off. You would notice that most of your things have been put in a stack by the door.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you who are out working in the town after the full 2 weeks would see Marivin rush out.
I should ask, did they take off my armor? I'd assume.
Yes, your armor was with your things.
Okay.
Still a bit scratched up. Does not look like they've repaired it.
It's stone. It'll be fine.
Everyone else is here, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Perfect. You rush out. Marivin, you've just gotten back from a hunting trip. Matteo, you've been chatting up with the local people, helping serve drinks to the guys who get back. Midas, you have been making these alchemical ingredients. Marivin, you come running out. You see Dinosaur Town.
Where the fuck?
Holy shit, he's alive! Matteo would grab some alcohol before going to meet Marivin.
The alcohol that puts us to sleep.
No, I assume
Wouldn't that
there's
be
other
funny?
fucking drinks.
Maravin's awake for a few seconds.
Puts
a
a
lullaby lager.
back on his ass.
Don't worry, you don't want to be awake in this town.
So what did I miss?
You got a list?
Summarize.
Well, we got a somewhat of a contract to go kill some griffins. That's
Sounds fun.
we're in a place with giant monsters, lucents that rain from the sky. Really, it's just not a delightful place to be in, but it's a lot better than the Fallen City.
Anything's better than that.
Everything's better than that.
All of you are all right?
Well, thanks to you.
All right enough. Well,
We
don't
might
think
want to
anybody
talk
had
inside.
it worse than you did.
I don't know what you do.
We'll talk inside.
Oh fuck.
Don't like that.
Lead the gang into a private area.
I'd say you can find one.
Yeah, great, with no people who were helping me. We have a few issues. What I did got people killed.
I can't say I'm surprised, though I'm not exactly sure what happened.
The second thing, I made a deal with Phobos.
You motherfucker!
Well, I feel like that's the worst thing. I mean, loss of innocence is not great.
I fucking told you deals with planar beings never goes out well.
Thing is, we have the option to not do it, but it will allow us the ability, or rather me, the ability to read Necrol, and we don't have to hurt anyone that is innocent deliberately.
Well, that's better than the devil.
We'd
Fuck.
we'd be helping an old woman get her locket back.
Is that what he told you?
Yes.
That seems a little too innocent for Phobos.
And you believe him? Why?
Well, I believe him when he said he got annoyed of her screaming in her sleep.
I thought he liked screams.
He found her voice grating, apparently.
What the fuck does that even mean? He
If
loves
he's
suffering.
asking me-
Like screams equal suffering. Like, I don't understand.
Well, he's also an
Fucking-
idiot.
Planar beings are weird.
Well,
Look,
we don't have any better option for learning Necrol, as far as I know, but I don't know.
We can still choose not to do it. The deal's only on when we do it, but it might be our only option.
Where does he want us going?
Ember Creek.
Ah.
And we can probably assess better when we get there.
I don't like the sound of this. I'm being completely honest with you.
Do you have a better option?
I was gonna say, if it's our only option, then... well, fuck.
Any objections?
Not for me.
I suppose
Then we're
helping a little
going.
old lady is the best way of getting our morality back.
Then Ember Creek is our next stop after the Griffins.
Well, do we want to stop by and talk to any of our druid friends before we hit Ember Creek, since it's on the way? Or what's the deal with them?
Well,
I'm just...
we do have to deal with the what are they called?
Hey,
I've
go.
already forgot. The Griffins. We gotta deal with those first.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I'm talking about if we head to Emberwood, you know, Honeymead, or what?
Ember
was it
Creek.
Ember
Honeymead?
Creek.
Ember Creek. Yeah.
If we head to the Druids, I'm not sure how they're going to react. All I know is that Ego was his name,
Hmm.
I think. He's scared.
He should be.
Well, I imagine he's hurt right now too. He might be healed by the time we can get back up there, but
It's been a couple weeks. He probably is.
yeah, I mean, if we're all healed, then he definitely is. Still, though, we do have to always worry about him because he didn't get what he wanted.
We do have the problem.
I'm sure we have
Now
gloves,
he
several.
isn't going to be hitting us with kid gloves like he started off with.
How are we going to get back? Unless we want to go through the chitons again.
I'm sure we can pass through the town
Ships?
without
I would
doing
say
much.
they said that there were ships going from Stormwater to Beachcrest. We
Not
wanna
to
wait.
mention we're not half dead already, so.
Yeah, I think we can handle a couple chitons there, like before, and we can always run, too.
We can't always run.
We've shaken
just-
them off before.
The
But
problem
we-
is
like
I
I
just
said-
don't want to get surprised again.
Well, we don't. Like I said, we can take the ships to Stormwater, and it's a lot safer of a road. Once, or not Stormwater. Yeah, take the ships from Stormwater to Beachcrest. My thing is if we wanted to, like, talk to Bramble or see him on the way before we head fight the undead.
What are we gonna accomplish?
I'd like to know if he has it, the dagger. If he does, not gonna be as mad, but if he doesn't, gonna be quite furious.
I'd be willing to put up with them again if it means spiting the...
I will
Can't
say
even
if
think
we
of a
walk
insult. I'm so mad at him.
if we walk in there, there's a good chance they could just, well, take it. The remaining one, I mean.
That is true. That is a good point.
They aren't exactly holding back anymore.
He's not
Well,
holding
I don't
back.
think he speaks.
could have been going against
I
their
would say
order.
I don't think he speaks for their whole order.
Fair, but
If anything, he probably
wasn't
has
trying-
the least voice among them.
I will say he might not be happy with me. Oh, he tried to kill me.
Don't think he's happy with any of us.
Well, more because I, well, threw fire at him and then, you know.
Yeah.
You made the man fear death for the first time in probably a while.
But
Of course,
we don't
I
have
can't
any,
do that again.
I would say we don't have any more little pearls like that. And even if we did, would we want to use them?
Probably not, but it's always good to have a nuclear option.
Well, then the nuclear option didn't kill him.
Yeah, but it scared the shit out of him.
I'd prefer him dead.
Yeah, but afraid doesn't hurt.
Well, we'll figure it out when it comes to it. We've got time.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. And besides, when we're fighting at full power, he might not be as much of a problem. We did just get back from BDSM City.
I don't think I'm ever gonna not laugh at that.
So what's next?
Well,
I guess
we
got
rest,
some griffins
regroup,
to
and
kill.
catch you up.
Actually, I feel perfect. I don't need patching up. Oh, catch.
More
You
caught
said
up.
catch.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still a little lobotomized.
I
Yeah, how are you
got
doing
that
up
dog
with
in
your
me,
head, by
and
the
that
way?
dog is EP.
Better, but there was darkness for a while.
Terrifying. Sorry to hear that.
I think I was dead. Well, almost.
Oh, you were still breathing on this end.
Ugh.
Lucidia had this weird box. And he was playing chess in it.
A box, huh?
What's chess?
Oh, fuck off. You know what chess is.
You uncivilized fuck. You're from the goddamn Empire. You don't know what chess
We
is.
played it on the boat.
I know. I like
And then
funny.
there was a mouse, but it wasn't actually a mouse. But he called it a mouse, but it was more like a little rock.
Every time you talk about this place, it gives me a headache.
Sounds like it'd be fun to party in.
I killed fish.
You could take so many drugs that would probably have the same effect.
Yeah. If only I could have brought a photo back. No, what's a photo? Come on, guys.
No, we know what a photo is.
I did bring a Polaroid back one time, I think.
Yes, you did. I forgot about that.
What was on it? Huh. Well, anyway, I am really waiting for a GM here.
I would wait
We
on
need a
you
hero.
guys to say what you would like to do. You guys were talking about possibly going back to Beachcrest and then heading north, or taking care of the Griffins, or
The
what you
Griffins,
would-
I think, is our obligation right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're definitely staying here. It was just like what we're doing after the Griffins.
Perfect. So the
I-
current plan is to deal with the Griffins and then to find a ship back to Beachcrest and then go north towards Ember Creek. Is that the vibe?
That's about right.
Perfect. Well, unfortunately, in order to do the Griffins, we do need our other player.
Next week when
Um,
Milo is feeling better.
Exactly. Is there anything else you would like to do this week, or are we ending early?
No, let's go.
I can't believe we're ending this early, but
We started early too.
we did.
Yeah, part of it is that we started
Yeah.
early. We were still going for about 3 hours.
Oh,
The
right.
starting
Roughly,
soon
then.
wasn't
Well,
even 30 minutes long.
In
It
that
was only 10.
Hey!
Yeah.
And like 11.
Hey!
My face when Marvin watches Coco Melon.
Oh my god.
and I believe that's where we're stopping this week.
Good night, everybody!
Y'all next week.